In other global news, the recent mutiny in Niger has gripped French nationals with fear as the first flight with French and other European evacuees lands in Paris. Meanwhile, Niger has also reopened its air and land borders with 5 neighboring countries. First flight with French and other European nationals landed in Paris as the threat of violence and war looms over Niger. France had to intervene to evacuate its people after Niger blocked commercial flights, making it impossible for the people to leave the unstable nation independently. Meanwhile, France, the United States of America, Germany and Italy have troops in Niger on counter-insurgency and training missions. There has, however, been no announcement of troops being evacuated so far.
Et on estime à quelques centaines de Français, ceux qui souhaiteraient partir et qui ont exprimé clairement cette intention. Quelques centaines d'Européens aussi, puisque vous savez que la tradition entre pays européens, eh bien, c'est d'être solidaires. Et si d'autres pays européens, ce qui est possible, mettent également des moyens aériens à disposition, eh bien, on prendra, en se répartissant les choses les uns et les autres, ceux qui souhaiteraient partir.
Il y a aussi...
The coup in Niger has left France with an array of headaches, ranging from how to extract its people in the face of a worsening security situation to future French military strategy at the moment. Meanwhile, the anti-French sentiment in the West African nations previously couped Mali and Burkina Faso has resulted in a threat of war from the military heads against any attempt to intervention in reinstating the ousted government. The coup also leads to another plight. France and the European Union are one of Niger's biggest importers of uranium. Over 50% of the uranium ore extracted from Niger is used for fueling the French nuclear power plants. France derives 70% of its electricity from nuclear energy. According to the reports, the Niger's military regime has banned the export of uranium to France. But France says that it would have minimal impact as its supplies are extremely diversified. Not just France, but the EU too is concerned about its investments in the African nation. About 24% of uranium imports in the European Union comes from Niger. The EU derives about 1/4 of its electricity from nuclear energy, and half of the European Union's nuclear energy is produced just in France. Meanwhile, Spain said that it was preparing to evacuate more than 70 people by air. Italy said it would organize a repatriation flight, while Germany has urged its people to join the French evacuation flights immediately. However, the United States of America is not joining the European allies in evacuating its people from Niger for now. The White House says, citing a lack of immediate danger following a coup, the military junta overthrew Niger's elected president Mohamed Bazoum and his government last Wednesday. It was the 7th military takeover in less than 3 years in the West and Central Africa. Last Sunday, the West African regional bloc, ECOWAS, also threatened to use force to reinstate Bazoum if the soldiers did not do it within a week's time. Meanwhile, neighboring Mali and Burkina Faso, also ruled by military juntas, warned that they would come to Niger's defense. They say that any outside intervention to restore the ousted government would be seen as a declaration of war.